it up, hey. Use it up, hey. Use it up, hey. Use it up, hey. Like the cool blue light, 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 like the cool blue light.
South Florida accountability, fucking with FuWoo Filmz. Shout out to Project 954 for Big Dog FuWoo. We do it big. I'm in the building, episode 3. Fuck with us.
FuWoo, I'm in this bed. FuWoo, I'm in this bed.
I appreciate y'all tuning into that second episode. We going on to the third episode. We gonna keep running it up, keep the numbers going. Let's do it. You already know this show is filmed in Broward County. Produced by yours truly, FuWoo Filmz. Co-produced by CP. Man, it's going down right now. Hey, Project 954 is my home. Check in right now, Project.
Yo, what's up, big brother? What's going on, man? This is a very special episode for myself. First of all, thank all the viewers for coming back and tuning in with us on this third episode. You know, the numbers been going up. I've been getting a lot of feedback. So again, if you want to be a part of this mission, you know, businesses, artists, entertainers, whatever you got going on that the people need to know about, get in them DMs, hit the inbox up, FuWoo Filmz at gmail.com, Project 954. But tonight, we got a very, very special guest. This king has personally been a positive influence in my community. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I look up to and have learned a lot from. And I'm watching him grow. We got Big Nick in the building, man. What's up, big brother?
What they do?
Big Nick in the building, bro.
9-5 to the 4.
Okay. So yeah, man. Big Nick, man, I've been dealing with you for a while, big brother, knowing you a long time, you know what I'm saying, throughout the community. Okay, alright, big brother. We gonna get into the streets real quick, man, see what the streets of Broward County talking about. Ooh, what we got going on?
You already know Project. He from the hometown. We gotta show love to that boy, Lil Ivy, Broward County, baby. Let's go ahead and run that real quick. Woo!
Alright.
Life, nigga.
Buddha, 2736.
Y'all already know it. 90210, nigga.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a Broward County baby. A lot of them fucking rape me. One thing about me, I'ma get a check. And I don't let a nigga play me. I'm striking with the Navy. One thing about me, I don't play by respect. And I've been getting it in daily. I'm stacking up the paper. About to go and drop them VVs on my neck. And ain't nobody gave me nothing. Now I'm playing with these hundreds. And my mama told my mother well flex. And ain't nobody gave me nothing, I had to go out and get it. I remember sleeping on the floor with my brothers and sisters. Mama raised by her own, no government system. Plus I always keep us fresh for school and Christmas. In the streets talking about hustle, always had an ambition. The way I'm running up that money, they think I'm a magician. My bitch know I'm about to check, she tell me go get it. And we be flexing on them haters, tell them mind their business. These niggas steady throwing shots, tell them that we with it. Wildlife is an army, yeah, we're committed. Me and my niggas bad boys and they ain't talking did it. We had to do a couple plays, now we run the city. My nigga Coley got the plug and we bout to run it up. And we bout to drop them VVs on our neck. And me and T just hit for 30 and we feeling sporty. And my mama told me might as well flex. Bitch, I'm a Broward County baby, a lot of them fucking rape me. One thing about me, I'ma get a check. And I don't let a nigga play me, I'm striking with the Navy. One thing about me, I don't play by respect. And I've been getting it in daily, I'm stacking up that paper. About to go and drop them VVs on my neck. And ain't nobody gave me nothing, now I'm playing with these hundreds. And my mama told my might as well flex.
My mama say I might as well flex. Ain't talking autopilot, I be flying in the jet. His bitch can't leave me alone, all she wanna do is sex. Swear the bitch ain't got no brain, she gave me head and left her neck. Ran through the whole game, she in love with the set. My little nigga want the game, so I put him to the test. You in it for the fame, I only move for the check. Me and these niggas not the same, I'm big dog, nothing less. We don't stop at red lights, we don't go, we gon' red. Better get your head right, bust your shit, leave a mess. It's about 50 in the glizzy, I know these niggas envy. Heard the niggas send the shots, I'm in the city, come get me. On my side when we slide, ain't nothing nice. Make them boys spin your block, double bite twice. Glizzy on my waistline, I ain't tryna fight. Car City jet, throwing gang signs.
Bitch, I'm a Broward County baby, a lot of them fucking rape me. One thing about me, I'ma get a check. And I don't let a nigga play me, I'm striking with the Navy. One thing about me, I don't play by respect. And I've been getting it in daily, I'm stacking up the paper. About to go and drop them VVs on my neck. And ain't nobody gave me nothing, now I'm playing with these hundreds. And my mama told my might as well flex.
Get a check,
I'ma get a check. Now I'm playing with them hundreds.
bingo.
Might as well flex.
We back with it, man. Lil Ivy, Broward County, baby. Hey, that was a lit video, man. Keep pushing, keep doing your thing, little bro.
He knocking down doors out here, bro. Ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all watch out for Lil Ivy, man. A lot of moves on the way, man.
Already. So project, let's get into this this first part of this interview. Go ahead and take off, man.
Alright, Big Nick. Okay, I had the pleasure of doing an interview with you before. before. A lot of shit has changed since then. So we're gonna go back to the beginning, then we're gonna remix it.
That's what's up.
Let me know, what is your actual title?
I'm a civil rights activist.
A civil rights activist. Okay, alright. Now, I just needed to highlight that right there. And could you go a little more into depth, like what do you do as a civil rights activist? Because I know times have changed. When I think of civil rights activists, I think of like Underground Railroad, Rosa Parks, you know.
Right. All of that entails in the same thing. I basically do all of that. Just there's so many different aspects of civil rights, you know. So my main portion of civil rights is empowerment through knowledge about your civil rights. You know, so how you gonna know if your rights are being violated if you don't know what they are? So my mission in life is to try to take our community and educate them about their civil rights. Teach them that this is who you are, this is what comes with being who you are. And you need to learn how to stand up for them and protect them.
Alright, so before we dive into this topic, where did your passion initiate from as far as being a civil rights leader? I consider you a leader.
Just, I'm a big stickler on, one of my pet peeves is misinformation. And just hearing my community and seeing my community out every day and spreading misinformation about who they are, what they're allowed to do, what they have to succumb to. And I just felt it in me to try to do what I can to spread the knowledge that I have gathered to my community so they can stop being misinformed. So when I started doing that, one thing led to the next thing, you know, and I had an opportunity to present myself in action.
So,
excuse
me, not to cut you big, brother. Right. So, like I know what your platform is and what you do.
Right.
So when you said this is what I want to do and you felt that was your calling, did it just happen like that for you, or did something happen to trigger that to what is built now, your foundation, or you just went out and say this is what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna
that exactly. It's something triggered me. Exactly, absolutely. It wasn't just the misinformation, but that's my main mission behind what I do is to correct that misinformation. But I can call out many names that we all are aware of, right? And those names, you know, you might have empathy for the family, or you might, you know, understand, you know, the pain that the family is going through, but it don't really resonate with you because it might be all the way across the country somewhere, you know, and we as humans have a tendency of being out of sight, out of mind, which is, okay, you know, that's normal. I have a lot of issues like that too, where out of sight, out of mind, you know, but a couple of years ago, a dude got killed in his grandmother's backyard, and his name was Stephon Clark. And the reason why that resonated with me is because my middle name is Stephon. So when you couple that on top of Tamir Rice, Sandra Bland, you know, Eric Gardner, Walter Scott, all these people that have been killed by people that we employ to serve us, just came to a boiling point where, you know what, I gotta do something about it. Take my name.
Okay, alright, yeah, I like this. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to paint a storyline for the people because, you know, I know what you do, you know what I'm saying? And I want this.
Well, just ask me, what do I do? Like, how do I operate?
Yeah, that's basically what I need to know, like, because they don't know you be out there in the battlefield, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, so what I do is, I practice what's called First Amendment audit.
Okay.
Alright, so we all know what an audit is.
We don't.
Okay. An audit is basically people that have a vested interest in what you're doing, having an opportunity to go through your infrastructure from top to bottom to make sure that everything is aligned.
Right.
Right. So basically, if you're a non-profit organization and you're receiving these donations and saying these donations are going here and you're not paying taxes on these donations, but every time people turn around, you taking a yacht here or a trip there, then what's gonna happen? The IRS gonna come in and gonna look at your books, and they gonna see, well, you know, are you using this money for your non-profit, or are you using this money for a personal gain? That's called an audit. So you know the First Amendment, right? The First Amendment is the freedom of press. It's the freedom of assembly. It's the freedom of religion, and it's also the freedom of speech. Right? So when you think of press, right? Everybody think of the newspapers or magazines or television stations or something like that. But no, press is not a person, right? Press is what you do.
Okay.
So anybody with the ability to disseminate information, right? Anybody has the ability, like if you go down the street and you say, well, there's a bunch of cats climbing up a tree, can you come back and tell him? You just disseminated information, right? So he's the press. And that is, so when I go out to these government buildings and I have my camera and I'm disseminating information and I'm recording them, I'm in my official capacity as a member of the free press. Right? So everybody has that right. Everybody in this room has that right. You are the press, you are the press, you're the press, I'm the press, right? So when you have that, that's the First Amendment. Right? And it also says in the First Amendment that Congress shall pass no laws that impede upon these rights. Right? So Congress can't pass a law that say, well, you can't take pictures in public. You can't pass that law. That's my right to do so.
Let me ask you something like this. Like, say if you wanted to go on the beach and just, freelance as a photographer.
It's public property.
The beach is public property.
Right. See, when you on a sidewalk, technically you own that sidewalk. Right? Because your tax dollars paid for that sidewalk. There's no Mr. Fort Lauderdale. There's no Mr. Brown County. We are that. Right? Collectively, we are the owners of all public entities. Police departments, fire stations, all that stuff we own. The people that build the roads, they're building that stuff with our money. So that's public property. So when you stand on the sidewalk, and let's specifically point out what portion of the sidewalk you pay for, you own that whole sidewalk. That's why they can't tell you to get off public property, because that's your property. Right? So those are some of the things that I'm trying to enhance in our people to let them know that we are the bosses. What people like police officers, right? What are they called? Public what?
You call them public service. Yeah,
public servants, right? You ever seen a servant that didn't have a master? Every servant has a master, right? So they're the public servants and we're the servants. I mean, if we're the public, who's the master? They work for who? Right. We don't work for them. They work for us. Because it's 330 million people in this country, right? It's only about 880,000 police officers. They're included to that 330. But what I'm saying, if you subtract that 880,000 police officers, and all the rest of us wanted to come together and say, you know what? We don't want this one particular officer to work for this department. Guess what happened? Because we did that, so we're the boss. We're the boss of the president. He works for us. We send him there as a representation of us. Right? So whatever he does on behalf of us. If we all come together and go to the ballot box and say we don't want you to represent us no more, guess what? You don't represent us no more. So the government doesn't exist. We are the government. They're just people that represent us. Our interests.
You say the government doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. We're the government. We're the government. Those people in Washington, D.C., or those people in Tallahassee, or those people downtown Fort Lauderdale, those are our representations. We send them there as our one collective voice. So they don't go there and enact their own agenda. Everything they do, they go to enact the agenda that we send them to do.
How long you been doing?
I've been doing this right here. April will be 3 years.
3 years. And how many followers you got right now?
I think I'm at like 152,000.
152,000. And what was that journey like? Cause I remember when you first started. Tell me what that happened.
It was very different from the typical YouTube.
Oh wow!
I kind of skyrocketed. So I can't really say, I grind and work for and made, over months and months. No, I kind of Well, in this work that I do, because of the interactions and conversations that I have with law enforcement, most people don't. I hear a lot of black people say, "Why can't believe a black man doing that?" Right?
For real, bro?
All the time. All the time. I read my comments on YouTube and people that. I don't
Do you ever
know,
respond to
if you was a black man, I mean, if that was a black man doing that, yeah, I respond to him, brother, watching my videos on black. You know what I'm saying? So, now, no disrespect to any other race, but when we do something, those other people kind of, wow, and they the ones that because them too, they can't believe, you know what I'm saying? So, a bunch of people that necessarily don't look like us, they saw my video and they blew me up. They blew me up. I remember when I first started, I used to feel some type of way if I go in the hood with my camera. Right? I used to get it. I used to see it look strange. I used to come out and what you going around. Now, there ain't nowhere in Brown County. I know who in Brown County I can do. They know big. They know all my history.
I know the police is gonna be very well, but they be getting out the way. But they be good.
Well, it used to be like that. I've been arrested 6 times. But that's
For what though? What you been arrested for?
basically it's called contempt of cop. Every time I've been arrested.
Contempt to cop.
So what is
Contempt of cop.
What is meaning? Real meaning?
I hurt their feelings. Oh, I didn't bow down to their ego.
Wow, man.
I didn't bow down to their
What
ego.
did John say?
$100 bond. I don't even think there's any more $25 bonds. I think all bonds have, I think, $100.
That American dollar ain't worth it, nothing right, huh?
So, I mean, but some got dismissed. Some got dismissed right away. Some I had to take a trial on me. But 6 arrests, 6 acquittals. I'm taking it to trial. I'm going to trial every time. You're going to see you're going to lose. And so when you see you lose and I show back up at your police department, you're going to walk right past me and I'm going to ride your ass to death again. There ain't nothing you can do and you know it ain't nothing you can do. It's all about the victims. It's all about empowerment. Like, there's a lot of things before I started doing this that you say you watch a lot of my videos that now that you would do that you wouldn't do before you start watching my videos. Like, you know if you're a passenger in the car, you don't have to give them your ID. Right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I learned
You can refuse.
Because I got in a situation, I'm not gonna lie, my good friend, he had a warrant or whatever, whatnot, and he was about to run. And I told him, I said, listen, bro, I'm 54. You ain't gotta say nothing. Just sit there. It's gonna look bad if you just get out and run. Because then they gonna be like, who is that? Who is that? I was like, just sit there. Don't say nothing. Just sit there. And what happened was, they just looked at me and was like, oh, 5 minutes. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't no ticket, no nothing.
Right.
Just warn here. Just go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I told him.
I hope your brand continue to grow, bro.
Yes.
Beyond and beyond.
Yes.
I love what you're doing right now. What's your biggest worries as far as like your people or this world in general? Like as far as what you stand for and what you fight for?
I try to make my videos entertaining as well as informative, right? So my biggest fear is that people watch me for the entertainment value instead of the information value. Because if you're just watching me to entertain, you're not taking in any of the information that can possibly save your life. Right? So a lot of times on my videos I say, oh Nick, man, you should have went back there, we should have let him take him to jail. That's defeating the purpose. I don't have to go to jail to prove that they violated my rights. If I'm on public property and they tell me I have to leave public property, that's violating my rights. Why I gotta go to jail? I got them already. I've been in jail 6 times. So the people that want me to stand up and want me to see me do this, do that, they watching me for entertainment. They're not getting nothing out of it because if you truly getting something out of it, I should inspire you to want to pick up the camera yourself.
Have you felt your effect? Like you
All the time.
felt some change you've made?
All the time. I know it for a fact. People call me. All the time. Notify me. Every day let me know I say they like me. All the time.
I seen you with the And that was when I see, and I wasn't even thinking about you, big bro. I was just on YouTube doing the thing. You see one of my favorite YouTube channels. I said, man, I said, damn. I felt that.
Really do that. So several people actually have reached out to me, you know. So there's some big things coming in the future, man. Some big things, you know. A couple of people might be wind up working for big things for real. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't like something, then you have the opportunity to change it.
He's going ahead and sign a record deal or something. You sign as an artist now with your following. Man, you could just push what you got going on.
There you go. Now, what I want to do is start a nonprofit and really get back to my community. And I don't want fame and fortune out of this. I just want my people to be.
What type of way would you give back? You would start a nonprofit. What type of way other than just giving people knowledge of the law? How else can you give back?
I think that trumps anything. If I can provide them with knowledge and give them something to continue to boost their self-worth, their sense of self-worth. You know, because you have to know who you are. You know, like you can't just be black. That's not enough. I'm proud to be black, but being black in America. But I know you want to get into something like that, so I think that's the question about being woke.
I was going to ask you that, but you could speak on it now, being awoke, because you mentioned it earlier.
Well, I need some participation on it. What does being woke mean to you?
Being
As
woke,
a black man.
it means like my girl, she be like, oh man, you gotta go vote. But me, I'm so woke, I ain't even in their game, what they got going on. I just see life and what I need to do for me and mine. I'm not really involved in this earthly world, you know what I'm saying, so much.
But you are on earth. You are hearing things that of the earth affects you. So you have to be involved.
But it's ways that I keep staying my own lane and staying from all of that. It's a way that I do that.
I understand. You within the system, but not
Of the system.
right.
I call that right.
What about you? And you?
I think being woke as just finding a way to being financially free and understanding the meaning of life. So I think.
Pretty much.
So basically what I'm getting from you guys, woke is a level of understanding,
Yes.
right? Okay, so no disrespect to none of y'all. As a black man in America, you really want to truly be woke. You have to first realize before you are a black man, you are an American.
Okay.
Whatever being black in America, we got you.
But I'm not gonna go with that 100%. I'm in America, so I'm an American. But that is not me. I am not an American.
But people under the America, when you're in America, especially born in America, whether you consider yourself or not,
Yeah, I feel the God in.
that's what your birthright is, right?
Okay, yes sir.
So by being black, we all proud to be black. I love being black. I don't want no white with a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm dead serious, you know?
Okay.
But at the same time, being black didn't get me my first job at Wendy's. Being black didn't get me my first car. Being black didn't get me my hospital diploma. Being black didn't get me my bank account. Because when you go for a job interview, or to get a job, they don't ask you they don't say, okay, let me see your black card. They say, let me see your social security card. When you go try to buy a car, they don't say, let me see your skin color. They say, show me your driver's license, social security card.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you understand that, that you have that's who you are, that's what we are, then that means that I understand that I actually can control what goes on in this country, because there's not a right that goes to Joe Biden that doesn't apply to me. It doesn't apply to me because I'm a black man. It applies to me because I'm American. And that's what we have to use. We have to remember. They took us from a place and brought us to another place. So when they're wrong, we do as the Romans do. That means we got to take everything that they, and we got to use everything that we got. But okay, well you don't want us over here, you want us here. So everything that come with being over here, I'm gonna use it. You know, you get to stand up to the cops, I get to stand up to the cops. You get to be president, I get to be president. Right? That's all because I'm American. It has nothing to do because I'm black. It has nothing to do because it's all because I'm American.
So what makes that an issue then? What makes this
that if you put your blackness over your American, you're gonna be left out. You're gonna miss out.
Is that a part of the brainwash that we do?
It's a part of rebellion to the point where you just want to be on top, so you don't worry about the minutia. You just want to go straight to the top because we've been oppressed so long. And now that we have jobs paying $20 an hour, now that we can live out west, now that we drive Lexus and Cadillacs, right? So now, man, I'm cute, I'm black, right? So we get right past what allows you to have the opportunity to make $20 an hour, what allows you to drive this Cadillac. You take that for granted, and you go to being black, right? Which again, I absolutely love. I'm the blackest man in America, right? But I had to realize that black didn't get me my home. Being American got me my home.
So why do you fight for black?
I fight for black because my life matters too. Your life matters. And if we don't remind them of that, then they'll forget it. And then they'll put their knee on it, I bet.
I understand.
I love my people. I want my people. Okay. Remember I said 330 million people in America? Mm-hmm. About 170 million of them are white. Right? That means super white. Okay. You know how many of us it is? It's not 50 million black people. Not 50 million. Not 50 million black people in America, right? So when you see that number, then you see the history of this country and what has happened. And now you understand and you woke now. Because you know about the Constitution, you know that I have the inalienable right to be free to do what I want to do in this country. I'm you are me, right? We're Americans. When you realize that, then you say, you know what? Well, I got to inform all of us. Because if you want to keep something from a black man, where you put it at? Reading a book. And I hate that.
That was so typical.
I hate that you guys have, you know, like a white person, if you say that you're a white person, if you say that the Todd that go the same time as one in high school, if you want to keep something from a black man, where you put it at, Todd gonna be like, I don't know, in your mom's drawer.
Damn.
But when we say that, we say in the book. I don't want to think like that. I want to think to the pure, all things are pure. Right? So we have to change our mind frame. We have to first understand that y'all didn't ask me to pay taxes. Y'all take my taxes.
Take it.
So I'm going to take advantage of that. You voted me into this ownership. I'm going to use that. You know what I mean?
Big Nick, I hear you talking about penal codes a lot. What are penal codes?
Penal code.
Penal
Penal codes are laws.
Okay.
Right? Like, laws got names, trespass, burglary, right? But on your paperwork, or when the DA files your paperwork, the DA don't file trespass. The DA file statute, like statute limits, right? So that's what cops don't know the law. Cops don't know. They don't. They don't know the law because they don't deal in law.
That's what they train to learn, right?
They deal in penal code. They don't even know penal code. Do you know what they're doing? Do you know what they're doing when they tell you to wait right there, when they take you out and they tell you to wait right there and they go in their car and they get on their computer?
Now, what are you doing?
They're looking up the penal code. Right? So, say they got you for jaywalking. They not going to want you, right? Jaywalking. they gonna walk right the penal code. They don't know the penal code of jaywalking. They know you jaywalker, so they go on their computer, they put in keywords, jaywalking, penal code.
Hashtag.
Penal code. Right? So they deal in penal code. They don't deal in the law, they deal in penal code. When you learn that game, then you learn, okay, well, you have to ID to me. Why? Because I'm a cop and I asked you for it. Somebody called me here, I'm here, so I need to identify you. Yeah, but Florida got a law that contradicts that. And that law is Florida Penal Code 901.151. The only time that I am legally obligated to present my ID to you is when I'm about to break the law, I have broken the law, or I'm in the commission of breaking the law. If I haven't done any of those things, well, you're a suspicious person. It's suspicion of misdemeanor or felony. Well, suspicion is not a crime. 901.151. You gotta give me a reason.
You study or it was taught to you coming up? Or?
You gotta want to know.
You gotta want to know.
And then you gotta have the ability to take advantage of the tools to give you that information. And we all have it.
That fast. Do you have to study and research or you could just, you go through a situation, it's as easy as Googling what to do when a bad cop stops you or something like that. It's that simple?
It's basically understanding the laws that basically apply to you on every given day. Right?
God, like, understand.
Apply to you every given day. Like, the ID, the 901.151, that applies to me every day because the cop come up to me all the time and ask me for information. That applies to me. I need to know that how legally and lawfully I can protect myself from this man doing something to me because I'm not giving him my ID. So I need to know that, right? And then there's other laws. There's like a big thing with what I do is if I'm recording an accident and somebody's hurt, they try to tell me, well, that's a HIPAA violation. HIPAA is the Protection Act against patients, so doctors don't give them, like, I can't just walk up to a doctor and say, what's his blood type, right? And the doctor tell me he's violating that man's rights. But that only applies to them, to doctors. That only, not to doctors, but to medical people that are in control, in charge of your medical records.
Man, you need to write a book on like some ghetto laws, not even ghetto laws, because I look at you as a high level of that, but you need to write a ghetto laws for dummies, that type of book. Alright, we finna go to a quick commercial break and we're gonna be right back with my brother Big Nick, man. It's going down, yo.
Yo, it's your boy FuWoo. You're tuned to the FuWoo Filmz show. Make sure you subscribe to that
YouTube and hit the bell.
FuWoo, I'm in this bed.
Back from them good old commercial breaks. Hey, Project, let's get into this news real quick.
All right. We're gonna break the news down like this tonight. Big Nick, man, I've been seeing Trump on the TV a lot lately. I don't really know what's going on with him. You know, I see they trying to take him to court or something like that. They're trying to whoop. What you know about that? Inform us on that.
Well, speaking of Trump, before we get to it, I'm holding up in my hand a mask. I did part of the interview without one. Now to bring awareness, I'm going to put it on for awareness. The reason I'm doing this for awareness is because close to 500,000 people have died from COVID. And of that 500,000 people, about 350,000 of them look like us. So it's disproportionately affecting us more than any other population of America. So we really have to take this serious. And I'm gonna say this, and if I offend somebody by saying this, then it is what it is. Come see my Big Nick. If you don't respect yourself enough to protect yourself, then I don't respect you enough to have you next to me.
Straight up. That's how I feel. For real. That sounds like a Hallmark love.
Now with Donald Trump, I'm not a supporter. I don't agree with anything he stands for. I know he had a failed presidency. There was nothing he did. It failed. I mean, for the average person to follow politics, they can name some type of accomplishment a president has made in his term. And I would implore anybody in this room to tell me one type of accomplishment that this man done. So I think a failed presidency. His biggest piece of legislation actually hurts me, hurts him. It was the passing of that $2 trillion tax cut that the rich got. And one thing about America brings in a certain amount of money every year. That's called the GDP, the gross domestic product. And what that means is by that GDP, then they set the budget. Right? This amount of money goes here, this amount of money goes here, this amount of money goes here. All allocated. So when you come in and you say, well, we're going to take $2 trillion out of that GDP, put it over here that wasn't in the budget, right? It don't mean that you did. Because whatever you taking that $2 trillion from, you still have to operate. Right? Still have to operate. So they got to raise that money up. So they're not going to raise it up from the people that they just gave $2 trillion to. That don't make sense.
You was just talking about that, fool. About how the bank, you put your money and then the bitch go, whoop. You know what I'm saying?
About how this print money, this apparent money, they send off to the federal bank. They send off a piece of paper to a federal bank, and the federal banking really ain't a bank. You get what I'm saying? And then they just print money on top of money, and they put interest on top of that. And I'm like, how you gonna make money on top of interest when you just print money? You have to print more money to make more interest. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a debt on top of a debt.
But see, that's all money is. Money is nothing but a promissory note. You know, it's just saying that for that hamburger that you giving me, I'm gonna give you this. And you know that it is guaranteed that this document is gonna be over something. You can trade
Give a nigga a leaf. I give a nigga a leaf.
That's why.
As far as you saying the dollar not really being, you know, worth anything. No, actually the dollar is the most powerful piece of paper in the world. It's the world's currency. If the dollar is accepted anywhere on the planet, they'll accept the dollar without an exchange. The dollar, they'll accept the dollar, right? It might not be as valuable as much as the euro, right? But the euro have to go through some type of exchange process to go to Timbuktu. They're gonna see a euro and they're gonna want it. But if I go there with that dollar, right? So now the euro is for every $1, the euro is like $2.2, right? But if somebody walked in here right now and say, I want to buy that TV, I'm gonna give you 100 euros. 100 euros? Too much work to go get it transferred. What are you gonna take to get the transfer over? Put it in your bank and wait? I mean, you might do that, but the country as a whole can't do that, right? So, no matter how powerful, how much more expensive or valuable somebody else other country's dollar is, it don't mean nothing in America. So,
let me ask you this about the coronavirus. Obviously, you take it serious.
Absolutely.
But how big of a business has the coronavirus been? What do you know about that?
To a small sect of people that can provide face masks and hand sanitizer. And, yeah, you know, they had a pretty good year so far, but
So
as a whole,
You
the
don't-
global economy.
you don't think it's as deep as companies investing in a virus and then investing it and making profits off the vaccine? You don't think it's nothing like that?
No, because again,
Walmart's selling it now, you know,
what?
the vaccine.
No, they can't sell the vaccine. The vaccine is free.
No, for the others,
I mean, they can get hold to. I mean, they do unscrupul things all the time. Like I done seen a lot of people still a whole free sound pack of stuff.
Yeah, sick.
I'm not gonna pay for the vaccine. Right? I know the government is for free. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the economic part about it. But the reason I guess I don't get involved with all these conspiracy theories like the chemtrails and because all of them are the same carbon base. You're not gonna design something that's gonna hurt this human being. And it's not gonna hurt that human being. Because we're all the same carbon base. We're exactly the same. However, evolution took the main separate. Okay. In the Galapagos, right? I'm gonna bring it back to this. In the Galapagos, I call it Galapagos, right? They got turtles.
I'm sorry, can we hear him clear? He good?
They got turtles. Okay. In the Galapagos, they got turtles, right? And the turtle in the Galapagos and the turtle in Key West are the exact same turtle. But the turtle in the Galapagos, because it's isolated and it's away from everything, evolution, it has to adapt its body form to fit in with its environment, right? But it's still the exact same turtle. But because of evolution, they had to adapt. The polar bear and the brown bear, the exact same bear. The exact same bear. But as the polar bear moved north, same thing with us. Same thing with us. The original man is from Africa. We have melanin in our skin, right? So, but we started exploring. We started moving all across the world, right? A lot of things happened, and now we up in the mountains where it's cold at. And thousands of years past, you no longer need this melanin to protect you from the sun. So evolution started losing your melanin. Only one color in the color spectrum that can't be duplicated. You know what that is?
Red?
Black. You look at something black right now. You look at your shirt. Your shirt is black. It's not black. There's a bunch of dark blue. All on top of each other. You can't create black. There's no color pattern to create black.
You're right, because when you put a bunch of colors together, they just...
Right. There's no color pattern to create black. So you take blues and you dye it and you press them and you dye it and you press them until you get darker, 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 and it is optical illusion. But out of black, every color comes. Every color comes out of black. Dark don't come from light, light comes from dark. So what's darker than black? Nothing. Right? Nothing's darker than black. So, you know, evolution, people lost their melanin. They grew longer hair to protect them. We got bigger noses because where we're from is hot. We need to get oxygen to our body.
And the body born to that.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the beginning, when we first came around, people was about this tall. All their food was low.
For real, bro?
All their food was low. We was planting. But evolution over time, we started eating higher. So when you eat higher, your neck grows, your body grows, your spine grows, your
Damn.
That's why giraffes got long necks, bro. That's why they food at.
That's why I say, like, I know this might be crazy, but this I think sometimes. If I sit here and do this for like 1,000 years, it's gonna be a dangerous.
Again, then your finger gonna be different.
Something.
Your finger ain't gonna be different, but if you do this for 1,000 years, right? And your woman do this for 1,000 years. Y'all have a baby, they do this for 1,000 years. They have babies, they do that for 1,000 years. Thousands non-stop. One of those generations gonna come out with square fingers.
and I'm pretty sure I will put it in this.
Yeah, you would eventually.
Just doing like that?
Yeah, you would eventually. Your back teeth are called molars. Your whole mouth would be molars.
Wow, that's like something.
We're plant eaters. We're plant eaters, but over evolution, over time, we start eating meat. So your teeth evolve to incisors to slice the meat. That's why meat stays in your body so long. Your body has a hard time digesting meat because we wasn't designed to eat meat. But we started eating meat, and so we had to evolve into we can handle the meat.
Okay, bitch. Right, man.
See, so I get into evolution, y'all. People get into theology, and I try to beat it up with evolution.
We gonna have to have you back.
Cause I don't believe in no invisible man in the sky. Big Nick said that.
What you believe in?
You can't. It's not a point of believing. You don't want to believe, you want to know. So what you don't know, you don't know.
So how do you live? But
What are you really living for?
yeah, like for real.
We all have this goal in life that we want.
What it has to do with religion?
Because I believe we are gods. I believe the Trinity God lives within us. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit was. So I consider us a part of that Trinity. We are gods.
Now ask yourself this: why does it have to be a Holy Trinity?
I don't
And
know.
what proof? And what proof do you have there's a Holy Trinity?
I have no truth, but that's what I was taught to believe. But I do have my own, belief in different things like that. But I do believe that there's a God in me because I have intuition. I can feel negative energy, positive energies. I can create stuff just like God has done. Which,
According to the story.
Holy Spirit.
According to the story.
According to the story. If something feels right, that there's a higher power or someone I can speak to. I
So
definitely
you believe in God?
I believe in the higher power. I believe in myself.
You believe there's a high entity?
Yes, sir.
Even though you have no proof that one exists.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in unicorns?
No, sir.
Why?
Because
You have no proof.
I won't say because I
You
never.
have no proof of high entity exists.
Because I know it ain't no damn unicorn.
But how you don't? But you know it ain't no unicorn. But you know it is a God.
Because I can feel it within myself. Because I am part
What
of
if I tell
God.
you I can feel a unicorn?
That's your belief. It don't affect me.
Right. But does that change your belief that there might be unicorns?
Now if it's something else, but I can understand where you're going. But if it was something else, I would believe in it. But damn sure not no unicorn. But I could feel myself a part of a higher power. I do.
So you guys believe that we have a purpose.
Yes, sir. Something.
To me, when you say that we have a purpose, that's the selfishness of being isolated from the rest of the universe, right? Because we think we're the center of the universe. We think the universe is revolving around us. We have no idea.
No idea. You're right.
We got no real lifetime for where we get there. Lifetime, we'll probably never make it to Pluto or Venus or Mercury or we'll probably never make it out of the solar system. So we have no idea if we are insignificant nets.
Bottom feeders. I think to be honest, I think it's more out there. Like, I think it's
They're more advanced than us.
Yeah, they're really advanced more than us. Because I think the way how technology is.
Because people believe in aliens, right?
Yeah.
People think like Area 51 got spacecraft, right? So they more advanced than us. So we don't have nothing to go to where they from. We can't even fathom what it takes to go to
That's why I said I think
So we might.
It might be aliens. Where they from?
Oh,
I
we
know
are.
they got some niggas over there in Area 62, you know what I'm saying?
I can't even imagine what they will begin to even look like because as a human, we automatically gonna think the eyes in front and center, they stand up right. You know what I'm saying? They something you can't even bust.
For real, bro. Alright.
Let's get into
Yeah, man, Big Nick, we're supposed to have I thank you for coming out tonight, big brother.
What's up, man?
I love it.
Man, look, man, I am so. Tell them what that means if they don't know. Tell them what that means. That's 9, 5, 4.
Yes, sir. And let the people know how they can follow you. If y'all don't know everything we've been talking about, go check Big Bro out. Where they can follow you at?
Go to YouTube, Big Nick South Florida Accountability. That's Big Nick South Florida Accountability, all separate words. Go to Instagram at Big Nick South Florida. Go to Facebook at Nick Freeman. Other than that, catch me in these streets. That's where y'all at.
Yes, sir, we in these streets. Hey, look, FuWoo.
Hey, make sure you let me know that you're a supporter, because I get a lot of death threats. I'm about that life too now.
Man, that was hey, we with all that, you already know. But so we did. We was gonna have a special guest performer tonight, but Big Nick say he breaking all laws tonight.
He breaking all laws.
Big Nick gonna be our special performer tonight, baby.
Alright, so right before we get Big Nick on stage, we gonna run through a music video real quick with it. We gonna go with YK West, Just Skin. Run it.
I think we need this.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Pluto, you going brazen?
Place I had to thrown away. I was lost, yeah, I had to find a way. Put my family in a better place, I had to join the wave. Started jet skiing through life. Now I'm seeing money, never seen in my whole life. I popped a couple joints just to spend it on a new life. Made 20 in the trap, another 20 on the drill. So my mama, I'm equipped, but I need another flip. All these blues in my pocket, you'll think a nigga crib. Gotta get it from the mud. Got these haters watching like an ATV. I know it's hard. I know it's hard just to be me. Gotta get it from the mud, yeah, I gotta stack it up. Remember times I ain't really, never have enough. I was all alone, had to get it on my own. Get it from the mud, so you know I had to stay strong. Nah, nigga up, hoes blowing up my phone. Declining all these calls, gotta put my team on. Sliding in the form, getting missing, now I'm gone. Steady living my life, can't be out here living born. I was lost, yeah, I had to find a way. Put my family in a better place, I had to join the wave. Started jet skiing through life. Now I'm seeing money, never seen in my whole life. I was lost, yeah, I had to find a way. Put my family in a better place, I had to join the wave. Started jet skiing through life. Now I'm seeing money, never seen in my whole life. I popped a couple joints just to spend it on a new life. Made 20 in the trap, another 20 on the drill. So my mama, I'm equipped, but I need another flip. All these blues in my pocket, you'll think a nigga crib.
I hit the eye with $1 million dream. I opened up my eyes to reality. I seen the things I wanted to see. Niggas, they be hating, but they throwing salt on my name. I'm steady elevating and I'm maintaining. I'm running up a check. I got me to face it. I made it out the situation. I ain't hesitating. Crackers blitz my car tryna pull me over. Yeah, I pull over, wait till he get to the back to pull off. So much gravel in his face, running up a check. Man, I'm beating down the interstate. Ain't got time to play. People show you fake love, but I ain't on none of that. Nigga, fall back. Fuck, nigga.
I was lost, yeah, I had to find a way. Put my family in a better place, I had to join the wave. Started jet skiing through life. Now I'm seeing money, never seen in my whole life. I was lost, yeah, I had to find a way. Put my family in a better place, I had to join the wave. Started jet skiing through life. Now I'm seeing money, never seen in my whole life. I popped a couple joints just to spend it on a new life. Made 20 in the trap, another 20 on the drill. So my mama, I'm equipped, but I need another flip. All these blues in my pocket, you'll think a nigga crib.
Yo, it's your boy FuWoo. You're tuned to the FuWoo Filmz show. Make sure you subscribe to that
YouTube and hit the bell.
FuWoo. I'm in this bed.
Alright, I need y'all to know, I know it's a lot of new hot rappers going around in the days, you know, mumble rappers, you got y'all own boys, y'all making money, y'all doing y'all thing, but y'all need to know something. I come from a generation where storytelling was very, very important. See, I'm 50 years old, I'm from Brown County, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I've been doing this ever since I was 11 years old. So let me let you know what us old cats that originally started this shit can do. Check it out. Nigga, get your mind right. What the fuck you mean, nigga? Everything, I ride tight. Honey, best you seen, nigga? Wait, them haters making noise. Got what you want, nigga, fucking with this Florida boy. I bet you don't, nigga, mean like an alligator. Coming out the swamp, nigga, pay me now, see me later. Coming out my trunk, nigga, cheddar boy, that be my name. And I'm a pimp, nigga, ask your whole shit, tell you the same. You see this lip, nigga, way my niggas, we be thick. And we some killers, niggas don't fuck around, don't take no shit. That's on the realer, nigga, throw your shit up in the air. If you can feel me, nigga, diamonds shining everywhere. Up on the ceiling, nigga, thug pimpin' hooligans. With big old cars, nigga, peace to my brother them. Behind them bars, nigga, we thug niggas.
Yo, Big Nick. Hey man, shout out to my big brother OG, Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. FuWoo Filmz show is going down, man. Pleasure to have my brother here. I hope y'all picked up. If you didn't, man, go follow the trail and you will get there. Trust me.
You already know project. Boy, Big Nick came through. I appreciate that boy coming through. You already know. Big Nick, my brother. You already know. Hey man, I appreciate y'all tuning in to the FuWoo Filmz show. The third episode was lit. Big Nick came through and dropped some jewels off to us, man. It's a blessing to even have him to come in on the show, man. Project.
FuWoo Filmz show. We in it big.
Say we feel that.
FuWoo, I'm in this bitch.